Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us there this morning. We want to talk about the OCTE online resources, secondary, and what was created over the summer, as well as during March, between March and June of this school year. And before we begin, just so that you know, we are actually real people. My name is Bill Fetter. I am the teacher consultant for technological education with the Greater Essex County District School Board. I'm also on the OCTE executive as the secretary and have had the extreme pleasure of being the online resource team lead with my good friend, Joe Valerio. Joe, you want to introduce yourself?
Certainly. My name is Joe Valerio. I'm with the London District Catholic School Board, and I am the OCTE online resource team lead as well with Bill. And it's been a pleasure working with Bill as well as all the writers creating resources to help technology teachers right across the province. So just to go over the overview of resources that we are going to be looking at. These resources were created by technology discipline teachers for teachers. They are written in a consistent format for all 10 disciplines. There's 4 different resources for each of the disciplines. It is designed to work in an online format, a blended or in-school environment. The mix of formats include resources, documents, units, websites, PowerPoints, videos, forms, and many other items. It is meant for teachers to take the resources and customize them to your own needs. Resources have been translated to French for the Phase 1 resources and are in the process to be converted to French for the Phase 2 resources.
Now, it's good to note that when we started creating this, we had created a framework in which everybody worked under so that there was some consistency in the resource documents. So we created a draft document format, which included all of these different points, but more than likely you may or may not be able to see all those points. So we'll go through them one at a time real quickly. First one is introduction, including the project outline and activity outlines, prior knowledge, student activities, resources like handouts, videos, PowerPoint presentations, tools and equipment, planning notes, instructional and motivational strategies, overall and specific expectations related to the document, safety concerns, including safe docs and tool safe videos, differentiation of the resource or the project as you lay it out, assessment and evaluation, career and industry extensions, religious and environmental considerations, reflection or design report components should you wish to add them, appendices, and finally references. And when you put that all together, and after we reformatted the documents, kind of looked like this. You have the title page, table of contents, the introduction, the outline, prior knowledge, activities 1, 2, 3, and you will notice that some of the things are hot linked, so they go right to websites or parts of the document. Activity 4 and 5, 6, instructional strategies, the hook and environmental strategies. Let's go back here just a second. The expectations are also included in there. Differentiation of the project, assessment and reflection. The appendix starts A, B, C, D, and E, and F as we go through. And you'll notice that Appendix B has both a teacher page and a student page or a worksheet, if you will, including all of the different types of pictures or videos or icons that we used. When we come to references, all of those pictures, as I just stated, are included in the references. So if you wanted to create your own type of handout or note for your class, you can automatically go and reference those because they're already neatly referenced for you. And whether that be a picture, a PowerPoint presentation, a video, they'll be always referenced in the reference document, references section, sorry, inside the document for you. So what about my subject discipline? Well, we're going to go through all of those, and starting with communications technology, we created 4 resources, as Joe stated. You'll notice that phase 1 is in plain text. Phase 2 has the gray background to it. So in our phase 1, we created graphic design vector images and creating a personalized sticker for grade 9, TIJ 10. And we also created a stock video, a B-roll project for our grade 12s. Phase 2, we saw the grade 10s and a senior level project. So in this case, create an animation or zoetrope and create a podcast for our grade 11s. For computer technology, we included building games with Arduino, an automated air exchange system, counter circuit, and a resource called social distancing detector for the grade 9s in computer technology. For construction, Joe, you want to take construction?
Sure. For the construction technology areas, we had for grade 10 different roof and home styles. For the grade 12 senior construction, we had board and linear foot calculations. For the grade 9 introduction to technology, as well as potentially if you have a TCJ 10, measuring tall objects out in industry. And last but not least, the TWJ3E, we have designing a tool storage board. For green industries, we have for the THJ2O course, the design a greenhouse. For the THJ3M course, building a sensory garden. THJ4M, growing food during a pandemic. And for the grade 9, TIJ10 or the THJ10, home-grown vegetables and herbs.
Hairstyling and aesthetic saw All About Me for our grade 9 project. Grade 10 was bingo card, which is kind of an interesting format where you have to complete 5 components, whether it be 5 in a row for horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. But the students got to choose some of the projects, and it was displayed in a bingo card type of format. Independent study for grade 11 and business practices in grade 12. For healthcare, grade 9 was Canada's Food Guide and Body Mass Index resource. Sorry. Grade 12 saw a resource created to outline death and dying, lifestyle and recreation for a grade 10, and the immune system for another grade 12 project, senior project.
For hospitality and tourism, for the grade 10, we have the 8 sectors of tourism. For the grade 11, we have event planning. For the grade 12, 1 ingredient, 4 ways. And for the grade 9, food truck project. For manufacturing technology, the grade 9, we have the manufacturing game board pieces. The grade 10, a simple milling machine project. Grade 11, calculating cutting speeds. And grade 11 was laser cutter logo design.
For technological design, we had Crane Wars, a project challenge. Grade 11, designing a chess set. Another grade 11 project, a bus shelter design. And our grade 9 TIJ or TDJ 10, designing a desk organizer. And then finally, transportation technology, grade 9, chassis measurement and measurement systems. Grade 10, transportation design and construction. Grade 11O, purchasing a used vehicle. And grade 11C or college, engine operation and control systems. So that outlines 40 different secondary technological education resources. In each broad-based technology area, there are 4 resources created, 1 grade 9 for exploring technologies or a specific subject technology, 1 grade 10 project, and then 2 senior documents. All of the documents are in a Word and PDF format that allows customizing for teachers to take and upload in either Google Docs, Brightspace, D2L, Google Classroom, or any LMS that they have, which is a learning management system, with a little bit of formatting, perhaps on your part. Finally, before we end off here, I want to remind people that they can view all of the resources at octi.ca under resources and online learning. And now back to you, Chris and Christine.